Hello everyone, welcome back to Invisible Ink. We just finished a KNO something, right? It was a server farm, that's right. And did we buy anything we wanted? I don't remember, that was a little while ago. No, we didn't. Okay, fair enough. We got Draco a bunch of upgrades, right. We failed to spend our money. Oh, I could have bought some stuff from the server farm as maybe, instead of like, I think I could have spent it all at the shop that was there, but of course I also could have spent it at the server farm. But as you recall, I forgot that we were going to lose our upgrades. But still, this is much better than like you usually can get an agent by the end of an Expert Plus Plus run, I think. Did I say Expert Plus earlier? It was Expert Plus Plus. I also played around some off camera in between these two missions. And I gotta tell you, Expert Plus Plus with Advanced Guard Protocol is so much harder than without. I don't know. I figure eventually we're gonna run into some like roadblock that's gonna kill me here, but I don't know. Let's continue on. It's day 2 now, and so we have new missions available, and we have kind of a nice route carved out going to straight this way, yeah. And in particular, a KNO security dispatch is like just what the doctor ordered. We love items because they're the one thing that is like not impacted by the credit multiplier. So let's just go for it. And it's in KNO, so we can try to get some more upgrades for Draco as well. They have turrets and the lethal laser beams, I think, always, I still don't totally understand, like, whether other corps never have them, or KNO always has them, or both. Alright, there's nothing back there. Nothing back here either? Okay. Hello, what are you up to? You're leaving, great. Oh, you know what I should do? Of course, I should start with an Oracle. It's guaranteed to be the right play. Because even if you start with a Parasite, you could only Parasite once in a turn. Okay, cool. Now, will you just check in the corners here? Cool. Demon Database might be nice to start with. And excuse me, we found 2 of the 3 safes already? We have. I'm gonna hack the safe first, I guess. Because the Demon Database will be useful whenever we take it, whereas the safe, we kind of need to take it as soon as, we need to have agents in the area when we take it for it to be useful. Can Draco get this guy and then get back out? He can't. Okay. I guess we can do this, though, for a slightly better peek. Alright, I guess that's it for turn 1. Pretty straightforward. Any other guards in the area? No. Or, well, there could be silent guards. Remember, that's a, Okay, so there is another camera to take. That's good. Last time, the last KNO mission only had 1, and I worried that might be a normal thing. But I guess remember that was also before they started up the new, before they reached alarm level 1. So the guy comes to like around here. He comes here, right? That's where he ends his turn? And because of AGP, we don't really know. They might have extra long trolls. He might not come back this turn. I also don't know where I should necessarily, whether I should actually Oracle this turn. Because this Parasite isn't free. I might want to make the Parasite free instead of making an Oracle free. Probably not, but if I found a turret in this area, that might be a higher priority than a camera somewhere else, for example. Okay, there's the lethal laser grid and the turret. So that could be exciting for Draco. I kind of want to put him here so I can steal from this guy. Or Olivia has an Anarchy too, right? So... Oh, actually, then Draco doesn't. Got me on that one. Now, I guess one other thing that does bear mentioning is that if we Parasite this turn, then next turn the next Parasite won't be free. Whereas if we Oracle this turn, the next Parasite will be free. And we could get an Oracle as well if it turns out there are 3 cameras to capture. I think I want to prioritize exploring, and so I'll take an Oracle. Okay. So, I guess we want to put Olivia here then to steal, or... Since we're pretty sure no one will come in from over here, I could put Olivia there. And Draco here to get ready to go exploring. Okay. Okay, and he does have a long patrol. Ooh, Spec Ops. Now, I guess there could be a camera looking at me. Oh, actually, there are no more cameras. There could be a turret looking at me, but I don't really care about that. There could, I guess, even be a guard. Okay, fine, let's peek. Okay. What is your deal? Who sees here? Huh? Oh! This is a shock mine? Okay, these are new. I didn't know I was opting into any of this. What? What mod puts these in? I didn't ask for that. And it's not marked as what mod it comes from either. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we don't want to trigger one of those. So let's just peek on these guys and see if we can use this room at all. It looks like we can probably hide here, because I bet this is the guy who's coming back, maybe? Well... I mean, he came from here, but... Oh, you know what? Maybe he only has like 6 moot. No? I don't know. Anyway, let's observe him and see what's up. Yeah, okay, he is coming back here, although... he doesn't get far. Oh, and he doesn't have... Yeah, he doesn't have increased vision. He doesn't see here. It's the shock trap that's seeing all of this. Okay, so it's got like a... radius 1, but... I'm actually really baffled. How come this is watched by the shock mine, and this isn't? Ah, because it's getting cover from here, I guess. Okay. So it's a 1... It's a radius 1... kind of ignoring diagonalities. And it can be protected by cover. Okay. There's some chance someone is coming back from here is the thing I'm not really happy about. Someone... But I think this is the guy who went in here. Yeah? I'm not really sure. Not sure whether I should give it a try. Without AGP, this would be easy. Ah, and this is... okay. Now the Parasite is free, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. I guess let's take this shock mine? I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to start killing everyone with turrets yet. Well, I think I'm not. I kind of want Mages to start splitting up and send Olivia that way, but she needs to watch this guy anyway to get his money. So... Oh, for some reason I read this wrong. I thought he was stopping here. He's getting all the way up to here. That makes sense. Okay, sure. I'm gonna just go for it. If someone shows up here, I mean, I don't know, I guess I can shoot him. I could also consider stepping here and getting this guy attracted and then KOing him when he gets here. That seems like a pretty bad idea. Especially since I didn't move here first, and now it would be expensive to go there. A scan chip? Ugh. Okay, I'd like to sell that if I can. Alright, let's grab this turret, I guess. I'd rather focus on the turret than the power supply, because I do want to kill people. If it ends up being that I have to do it early rather than late, I guess that's fine. Oh, you can shoot shock trap or shock mines. Good to know. What did I see in here? A search drone. Okay. Now, does Olivia want to do any funny sprinting business? I don't think so. I'm glad we didn't get Draco caught, at least. Alright, there can't be anything there because it's blocking the guard elevator, if so. This guy should be coming back into this area. Where does he get to again? Like, I'm tempted to just KO him. But I don't think that's really a good idea. Problem is, there's not really any place in this room to hide, is there? Well, yeah, we could distract this guy from coming back, and then say here would be a fine hiding space, or even here if I wanted to get through the shock mine in time. I'd love to kill the Spec Ops. He's miles away from this turret and lethal laser grid, though. I think I could use my pistol to kill him. That would be a reasonable choice. Yeah, I think I'll probably go ahead with a KO on this guy if necessary. Which I guess I've made it necessary, haven't I? So now I can't escape to here anymore. Aha! Good. It's not going to come back in time. So we do, I guess, need to take this shock mine. Oh wait, there's a turret here. I can get more kills with that. And that'll stop this guy from coming back as well. Okay. It's gonna take Draco a while to get in if I can't take this shock mine in time. Or soon, rather. It's not specific in time. But... what was I trying to say? There doesn't seem to be a huge rush, I guess? I don't know. I'd like to explore. But it's nice to have found a second turret, I guess. Oh, man. Oh, interesting. This doesn't, like, hold money. It's just, like, an item. That can distract guards without alerting them, I guess. Well, I guess I can pick it up. I'll be encumbered until I find the shop. But we really do need to grind out money, so... Stationary search drone blocking the door. That's an interesting one. Whoa, there's a guard like right on the other side of this door. Oh, we're gonna get the spec ops with this turret. Not right away. Oh, it's the sysadmin, I see. So he should turn around now and go to check out that turret? Yeah. And get shot at by it. Cool. Yeah, weird patrol path. Okay. Well, let's get this shock mine. Olivia could distract this guy, but we just want to kill him, so I don't think I will. Yeah, I just wait around for our agents. That demon was on, what, this turret? Okay. So, I guess maybe we could have brought Draco back up here to scan this guy, but these guys are about to start getting killed as well. So, I think it's fine. Oh, someone's coming to investigate this. And it's... I mean, the sysadmin tried to investigate. Did he notify someone else that he had died or something? I don't think that's a mechanic that exists. We just gotta remember that at some point we want Draco up here, that's all. Right, we can't capture these yet. Let's... grab... Ugh. The server terminal. Next turn, hope to oracle this. And this guy's the one who's coming back in now, isn't he? Yeah. But the turret should notice him. If it doesn't, that's what the ambush is for. It's gonna get exciting. Right about now. Another guard came to investigate that, okay. Okay, well this is when Oracle finally is good. I guess. Okay, Draco still can't get in here. I wonder if he should change his mind and come back later, huh? get up to scanning these guys and come back when this whole mess is resolved. Well, let's see what Olivia can find. A key card. I guess we do need that. Ugh, she's so overloaded. She could drop the wallet. Ah, wait, this is the secure area, right? Look at that little strip on the floor. So she definitely wants it, and she might as well take it now. And I think she could leave behind a wallet and a scan chip, honestly. Actually, let's put those on the floor. Well, actually, no. Because we know Draco's going to come scan these at some point. And if they're in a guard's body, then nobody will notice them. Except, well, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? They'll notice the dead guard. But they won't pick up the guy's loot, so I'll leave it there. Good place to stand. I was going to peek, but actually just, this is a pretty good cover. Also, I was wrong. This is not the secure area. This is very obviously the secure area. Okay, well, we know which way to go at least.
Warning.
Oh, shut the damn door. I have some power, actually. That's exciting. It's only 3, but that's a lot more than I've had basically ever. I could start on hacking something now. This safe, maybe? No. This power supply. I need to get through the lethal laser grids. And that's what this is connected to, right? Yeah. Okay, yes, this is important. I don't know how urgent it is, but it might be a little urgent. Well, there's going to be 2 corpses to pick up here next turn anyway, right? So I guess I'll just hang out here. Not next turn, but soon.
Taking down the turret.
I see. So they go to investigate the turrets. So they know what killed the guard. Just in time, however. Draco can save this turret for another kill.
Warning.
Open this door, sure. Should be safe, I think. I think we Oracle. Another camera, not this one. Fine. Should be safe to just walk in here without peeking. I don't think a camera can be watching, and we have already toggled the doors, so a guard can't be watching. Then I can get a slightly better full peek. I mean, I don't even need a peek, I don't think. Yeah. Should be a safe in here, probably. Although, haven't we found a lot of safes? 1, 2? I guess this could be the 3rd. I want to get up here. We can come back and loot this whenever. And money loot is kind of hard to get rid of right now, because we're planning to have to pay a bunch of cleanup costs. Who sees this square? You do. So I actually have to walk right into a line of fire, which is fine, I guess. I think it means the alarm level is going to go up again, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Oh, he's in Overwatch because of the turret! Did not know that would happen. So I guess we just can't save the turret. Okay. Well, I think it's pretty clear we rewind that. I don't want to try to rescue Draco here. It's too bad I can't stand here this turn. And I can't really control whether this guy gets shot, so... Oops. They look the same, you know? There we go. I think we still want to go in here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to make do with losing the turret, I guess. We're still getting plenty of kills. Right, alarm level is gonna be kind of an issue for us. But we're trying to grind out Draco value here. He's our main asset, believe it or not.
Taking out enemy control turret.
Yeah, I mean, it does say he's in Overwatch.
Level 3. Additional guard patrols. Stay out of their way.
I kind of wish it said so on the guard, but I guess him standing like that is the indicator, I suppose, for what? That he's in Overwatch. Okay. I think I could probably sprint here. Hello? I guess I'll peek. I don't think there are any guards left here, but there could be cameras, yeah. No camera there, so I can stand here safely. Oh, it's not covered, it's a lamp. Yeah, fair enough. What if I just opened the door? Would that distract him from his Overwatch? I don't think it would. I'll try it. No. He's single-minded about that turret because it's in his view, so he doesn't care about whatever else is happening, I guess. Okay. Hey, we got that camera at least. Ah. I could have moved a bit further if I'd oracled before moving. The search drone is excited now. Okay, I guess Draco should at least observe everyone. Yeah, you're just shooting that guy. You are not going anywhere. Interesting. I could move here to be ready to enter the room next turn. This guy shouldn't be on Overwatch, so I should be able to open the door and just shoot him if I want, right? But then this guy might spot me. I forget exactly what his route is, but he might see this square. He's the one who comes down to here, yeah? No, his route is weird. How does he get here? Because I'm pretty sure that's where he goes, but it's like way too far away. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. He could get to this far, but I know a guard ended there, so I'm not sure what's up. Alright, I guess we're done. Well, okay, you may as well ambush, I guess, in case someone does. Oh, and shut the door. There you go. The turret does not seem to be... Oh, he stops here, I see. Oh, I forgot there's a new guard. Good thing I...
Warning, demon installed.
The turret does not appear to be harmed? The turret does not appear to be harmed. What? I don't understand what's happening. Oh, and the shop is here, so we could sell our stuff. Finally, this is open. Okay. Olivia, you best get a move on. Although I guess we have to wait for the power supply. Anyway. There can't be a courier in here because there would be a captain patrolling and there isn't. So I'll just hang out here. A sound bug? This new world gen is killing me. Alright. So I don't know what this guy's deal is. Like, how are we supposed to get in there now if he just spends every turn like shooting at the turret and not killing it? I could parasite something. The shop appeals a bit. So it's that sound bug. Do you know, I sort of thought I remembered the turret as aiming like north and so covering this whole area, but I guess not. I guess it was aiming this way all along. Hidden. Oh, this guy must have wide peripheral? I see. Okay. It's like nobody should be able to see this. But this guy can. Honestly, I feel like we might be, this might be our last mission. We're not making much progress in terms of exploring the facility, and we're already alarm level 3, almost 4. And the stuff down here, there seems to be an impasse of sorts. I just don't think there's anything else useful I can do right now. I don't know. Do shock mines... They don't kill guards. Yeah. A guard walks through here. You can't make it kill a guard. So there's no way to toggle it in incognito like there's a power supply on a turret or something. Because that would be nice, obviously. This guy's still in Overwatch, though, so I can't make any progress. If next turn he just still does nothing, then I guess I'll just get moving up here and try to approach this guy from the other side eventually. Oh, that's impossible. Not sure what I'll do if he never moves. Die? Maybe. I can't make sound that's close enough to get his attention. I don't know. I'm gonna not parasite anything. That way I can oracle if there is... Oh, no, there's no cameras. It tells me. Interesting. So next turn, I guess... Yeah, parasite now is... Well, that's not free. It costs 1. But it doesn't increase parasite costs next turn like a parasite usually would because of seed. So I think I'll just grab this. Alright, this time he's managed to kill the turret.
Clear. Calling it in. I heard something. Stop there.
What?
Alarm level 4. Additional guard.
You heard the gunfire. Or no, you heard this guy shout, "There's a guard body," I guess. Huh. Well, I can get out of this guy's line of sight, no problem.
Damn it, they got away.
I guess I can duck into up here to get to safety? I'm gonna leave that door open just so I have a better chance of seeing what's going on down here. Oh, don't run. There's this sound bug still. Gonna take forever to get through this, of course. In the meantime, let's go explore.
Looking around.
Okay, so they're all down there. Is this thing out of ammo, by the way? It's shot twice, which I think is how much ammo they have.
Hey, investigating.
Okay, strength, that's nice. We have some goodies to collect. Okay, we're working on this. Oh, we're gonna have to hit this shock mine if we want to go shopping, aren't we? Interesting. I really hope the exit's through this door. If we have to go back, we could be in some trouble. It is. Oh no, now I have to decide. Because I know there's a couple of Draco upgrades down there in the form of dead guards. And there's also the server terminal you could go shopping at, which is not a high priority. But if I venture back down there, I could be in some serious trouble. I could just try and get a couple more kills with the laser grid up here and be happy. I think going back down there is just asking for trouble. There's only one corpse and there's a bunch of guards on top of it. Okay. Fine. Alright, I think this mission is going fine all of a sudden. We're gonna hit level 5 soon, so we'll have to do a bit of, you know, monkeying about. Oh, I forgot about the new guard in here. Whew. I didn't even pay attention to where he had appeared. I assumed down there, but no. Olivia would have been in some trouble if he'd come in. Watching the exit, huh? Huh. I could knock him out. But I don't know if that really solves any problems. I'm just gonna hang out in here. Oh, there should be a safe here, no? Ah, the other thing I should consider is where I want my agents to be when we hit alarm level 5. Yeah, there is a safe there. And I want my agents to be inside these lethal laser grids, so that they'll come investigate one. Yeah, so that's what we'll do next turn, is put one agent inside each laser grid. So that guy's noticing the turret, and the turret isn't noticing him. Because it's looking the wrong way, which, you know, fair enough. I think it's out of ammo anyway, so not terribly important. Okay, this guy's still investigating. He hasn't finished getting there, which means he's not about to suddenly turn around. So I can finish with this. And grab this last safe. Apparently turrets take 2 shots. I don't know why. I don't think that was the case in base, but maybe it was.
Turret down.
I get a lot to say there, but...
Alarm level 5. Enforced
Okay, the new guard came in from the other side of the map, that's good. And they spotted Draco, which I think is also... well, maybe not good. Okay, the other shock mine, thank goodness. Because they're about... no, it is good, because they're about to come find... this guy's going to investigate Olivia anyway, as soon as she opens this up. So I think we're getting them to hit both grids now. Ooh, a portable server is exciting. Also, Draco forgot... no, he picked up the items, yeah. So someone should be investigating here now. I was about to toggle this on and just kill Draco. Although I think, I'm not sure. If you're in there and you control it, it might, I think it automatically turns off, just like if you tried to walk through it. So maybe it would have been okay. I don't know, let's take this shock mine, in case I should want to hide here or something. Although I guess it's in cover anyway. Alright. It's portable server 1, right? Or, oh, it's like... right, with new items and augments, they have different names, and like... I think they're called like portable siphon server and portable spike server are the 1 and 3, and this is the 2. Alright, everyone's out of the way of these things. Now, one thing I don't know is... can you trigger both of these on the same turn, or... I think you can. I think they each have a separate reboot counter, so... it should be interesting to learn about. Yeah, we're going to learn about some laser grid mechanics now.
Guard down.
Oh, he changed his mind. He found something more pressing to investigate. Okay, he's going to continue, though. So, 3... 4.5, 5, 6.5, yeah. So he's going to get there in time. You're going to get there. I'm fairly sure we'll get to kill both of you. If we don't, Olivia can KO you, I guess. Maybe I should have come down here and... yeah, I should plan to come back to this guy. I had this thought that like I would grab his body and then go, but like I sort of wasted a turn just sitting there. I've got other stuff to do. 290 is actually like way better than we have been getting recently, I feel like. From safes? It was a big safe, I guess. Let's take this drone. I'm not sure exactly what we would do with him. Mostly I'm hoping some other guard sees him and is distracted from hunting me down. But I think this half of the map is pretty under control. There only seems to be the one guard here and here. No one else has spotted these bodies yet, as far as I'm aware. Let's ambush in case... well, let's get very far away in case I've totally misunderstood how the grid works. What? You're going up there? Okay, maybe I have misunderstood how the grid works. Maybe they know that the thing's not going to open for them. In which case, we'll make sure we at least get this guy. We can attract him in here with some sprinting later, I guess.
Investigating area.
Looking around.
Warning, demon installed.
Oh, okay. Level 6, huh? Here we go. Okay, that one does stay on.
Deployed. They will be your death.
Dude, forces always come in through both doors? I don't know about that.
Hey, investigating.
One, two, three, four, five. So he won't hear me sprinting around. The question is, can I do everything I need to do? If I get here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, 6.5. So I could have 1.5 moves after this. It's not a lot. But I guess I can hang out here and yeah, it should be okay. Oh, we know where the guard's going as well. He's going there probably, right? Well, I don't know if it's that guard, but some guard is going there. Alright. Hey! He can move a bit further now because of his speed. Very funny. Now let's turn these back off so that we can hide up here. I'm not sure I can safely get this guy. Detecting this turn. So instead, given that I know the guard is coming here, I can just hide, like, I don't know. Maybe I just want to, like, knock him out and then drag his body in here. I'm gonna stand here. The idea being that then I can sprint to attract his attention here next turn, and that'll give me time. I'll be able to sprint to get him here if that's what I end up wanting to do. Now obviously we can't run out here because this guy would see us, so we just have to hang tight for a moment. This guy's basically untouchable, which is gonna be a little exciting. Oh look, we get vision from this. How nice. Sure. I guess maybe we should have taken this thing. I don't know. I am gonna ambush though because he should be investigating to here, in which case the ambush won't go off. You know what? I'm gonna stand here, even safer. But just in case. I don't think it should matter. We can still sprint to like here and then here if we want. Where did that guard go? I didn't see him at all. He should have come here, right? Did I not peek? I thought I had pecked. No, I didn't have any... I had moves, I just didn't peek. I ambushed and didn't peek. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. I know pecked isn't a word, but like how cool a word would it be if it were though, right? Okay, this guy is gonna be distracted for a while with bodies, so... Very puzzling. Who's coming here? Maybe it's him. Maybe the other guard just wandered off. So it would be nice to get this guy into the the laser grid, right? I don't think it's hard.
Hey, investigating.
Let's hang out here. Nope. Actually, this would be in his peripheral. No, he would see it when he went this way. I see. Okay. So we have to be like here, or in fact, we can be in here. Yeah, that's easy. We know he won't see us through this door. I don't know what's happened to the guard who came in through this door, which worries me. Alright, what is all this nonsense? A manual override. It's an augment that uses your attack to break through 2 firewalls. I could imagine that being very useful when all we have is Parasite and we try not to attack guards. Won't help with cameras, but of course we have Oracle for that. Oh, here's a lethal KO, or a lethal melee weapon. That's a thing they added. Yeah. It costs 6 power. Unlikely to use that. Plus, of course, we can't afford it. Yes, we can't afford... Oh, well, okay, we're selling these wallets. Well, I should be careful with this, because we're losing all the money we don't spend, right? And so, in fact, what I should do is take the manual override and sell nothing. And then after this mission, sell the stuff to Monster. A kill trap. You place on a door and it kills someone. With armor piercing 2. Sure. Boy, wouldn't everything on this mission be easier if I hadn't killed that guy with the turret in the south area? Anyway, we'll give this to him.
Augment installed.
And then just leave the shop, I suppose. This is kind of a scary place to be, because if this guard for some reason rounds this corner, I guess I just lose the game, but I'm pretty sure he won't do that. I don't know that I want the sound bug, honestly. Whatever demon it has on it could be worse than... It's certain to be worse than the value this gives me. Well, like I guess the demon could be a positive. Like we could get some money out of it, but the odds are just so staggeringly low versus it doing something that makes me sad. So, and this is just the key card. Okay. How much hacking did Draco end up with anyway? Can he deploy this? I don't think he can. Oh, it only requires level 2. Huh, okay. I guess he can.
Can't deploy. Friendly in the way.
What? What were you trying to deploy? I'm confused. And where are you going next? Anyway, I know where he's standing now. That's a big help. Draco's gonna sprint first, so that Olivia sprinting will override him. Although I guess like he didn't have to sprint at all.
What was that? What was that? Investigating.
If I haven't stolen from this guy, I guess Olivia could have done that, but Draco can just take it off his body. Okay. He's investigating in this room, so it's going to be ages before he comes in here. Ah, so he just noticed this body, though. That'll distract him a bit. We're not too far away from getting a kill here. There, I guess, but I think that's pretty greedy. Okay, power back off now. More hacking. He's only got 1 credit. We're not allowed to take that credit. I don't want to get an advantage from the mod that's just there to like remind you for UI purposes. We've talked about that before, but occasionally a reminder of why it is I don't steal from those guys seems called for. So, do we try to get this guy? I don't think that's very realistic. I think let's get out of here. Draco has 6 upgrades left, and if we're getting 4 per K&O mission, he should be okay. I mean, he's already in fine shape. Yeah, and we can just leave this turn, actually. I wonder, though. Could we just lure that guy up here? They only deploy new enforcers to replace enforcers who have died. So the fact that we've been killing all these other guards has been decreasing the number of guards on the level. So we could try for it, but I don't really think it's necessary. And I think a fairly successful mission. Like, we got a source of power, and we got a bunch of upgrades for Draco, and we got a nice augment as well. You know, was it perfect? No, there were a few things I would have liked to get. But ultimately, I got the money from all the safes. I spent all the money from all the safes. I stole from at least most of the guards. I think I ended up missing the Spec Ops down here. And I didn't get the money from this guy either, I guess. But, you know, you don't have to be... It would be nice to be perfect on Expert++, but I think just doing very well is probably good. You can't be as greedy as I would be in Expert Plus, I guess. And there you go. So we got a bunch of stuff. We escaped paying 1,609 of the credits that we owed because we only had 11 bucks left. Didn't make the same mistake again. Okay, well, this playthrough continues to go fairly okay, I think. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.